from what I understand, Chief Brown wanted to take a look at the whole property room in general, because he knew from Chief Miller, they both worked in Kansas City together, that the property room had not struggled, but had had difficulty keeping up with the demand that the Topeka Police Department has put on it, especially when it comes to evidence from digital evidence that we're holding. So what he did is he had the audit come in. There was a neutral third party. I know that you guys have got a copy of the audit. These were the experts. These are guys that came in from Providence. These guys came in from the East Coast. They came in from Florida. They came in from all over the place that just know property rooms. And they did a top-to-bottom audit, and they gave us a lot of really good pointers on places to go.
You kind of touched on firearms. If we could expand on that a little bit, what's the new policy, and how does that differ from what you guys were doing?
Well, when I first came in here 18 months ago, our policy was to destroy all firearms if we could not find and return them to an owner. So we actually took them to a factory in Kansas City, and they melted them down for us. But back last year, state statute actually changed where we cannot destroy firearms anymore. We have to sell firearms. So that's been a work in progress because, of course, once we change a policy like that to be in line with the state statute, it has to go through a lot of different steps, be it legal advisor, being chain of command, being the chief, back to the legal advisor. There's just a lot of steps and processes with it. So once we got it worked out, what we have is we have a sole source supplier for our handguns, for our Glock handguns. And we worked out a deal with them where we'll be able to trade all of our firearms that we cannot find lawful owners for to them towards the purchase of any new firearms the department may need. So it actually helps the taxpayers and saves us a lot of money. The last deal that we made with them, we had over $41,000 of firearms that we're selling to them, and that's at wholesale cost. So once again, they have to make a profit. It's a privately owned company, so they'll turn around and sell it for what their take is in it. But with that alone, we save taxpayers $41,000, which I think is pretty impressive, and I think it's really going to help the department in keeping our firearms in good working shape and up to date.